Yo guys, Master Markov here, and welcome to Disintegration. Now, this is essentially, from what I've understood, one of the most hyped up, yet dissatisfying games that is to be coming out for 2020. Essentially, 2020's No Man's Sky. Then again, with how 2020's been so far, it just feels like everything this year has been No Man's Sky. But since I'm not a judgy person by, reviews and by the trailers what got me hooked onto it to see and at least give it a chance. Plus, I do like the concept of something different that seems like a combination between RTS with real-time strategy and Destiny slash Titanfall. A lot of people say it feels like Titanfall, but you're always in the mech, yet you still find your human and AI troops and robot troops on the ground all the time. So it kind of feels like that. At the same time, it could feel like most any RTS, but you just have a giant piloting mech. So let's hop into our speeder bike and begin the story. So this is going to be the free campaign for the 2-day free weekend that is right after it came out for full release. This is not going to be pre-alpha or anything. I'm pretty sure the game is no longer in like early access phase, but I could be wrong. I do have to check back on Steam with that. And as much as I want to do multiplayer, I feel like it would be better to do the game campaign, because the game itself feels like, for multiplayer, that it's going to be kind of dissatisfying. I've heard a lot of people say that it feels weighty in places that it shouldn't, and it slows down the pace of the game with a lot of the mechanics. It feels like the RTS function in multiplayer shouldn't really be a thing. It feels like it's trying to be a MOBA that isn't, where you just have direct control of your troops in a MOBA, which is the whole reason you don't have direct control of the troops in a MOBA, because it's just a whole part of the game no one needs while they're trying to do MOBA things. So, let's hop into it. Start our new game. Sure, I'll learn how to pilot a grav-cycle. I mean, I feel like I've played enough games where I could probably do it, but on PC, I don't know.
Hello, and welcome to the grav-cycle training program. I will be your guide.
Well,
Let's start simple. Look up at the red light.
oh god, I feel like a combination of Black Ops 3's tutorial and Halo.
There we go. And down at the red light. You got it. If you'd like to flip those controls, you can access them in the options menu. When you're
No,
ready,
please
proceed
not.
to the next area.
God, ever since Halo 3
You'll need to use your
ODST,
altitude
they've
control
always had to do
navigate
stuff like
through
that.
The tunnel ahead.
No, it's one of these. Why is it not space? Wait, do I not continuously keep my altitudes? Do I actually constantly descend? I think I do constantly descend, but I can't stay low.
Nicely done.
Oh god, space.
Your grav
See,
cycle
I
has
want to
directional
switch
thrusters.
that a little
You can
bit.
use boost control to avoid enemy fire.
Oh! Ooh. Why did that not boost me? Why did that not boost me? I just pressed space literally less than a second ago.
Very good.
How long does it take for that boost to come back?
Grav cycles require solid ground beneath them, so avoid steep ledges.
Oh.
You will have a limited window to correct your error before you and your vehicle plummet.
Yay. Thanks for that. How many points in this game are there going to be that I actually need to worry about that?
Repairs, use your nano emitter. Fire it at the ground and enter the healing field.
Nano emitter. Okay, that seems like Q. Ah.
You're doing
nice.
very well. Let's move
Like,
on
shift
to
feels like it
scanning.
should be lower, but it's
You can
control.
scan for objects in the environment by using
No,
your
I gotta
scan
change
control.
this. I feel like shift should be lower, space should be up, and control should be boost. Just because I feel like I'm not gonna use boost too much. Also, I've realized I need scan. E? Do not shock or ignite? What do you mean? What's shocking? Where's the... Did I not scan this one?
Great.
I'm like, why the heck?
Shoot that barrel.
Didn't it just say not to do that? Alright, fine. Yes, thank you. Please let me do that. Something has gone wrong where I physically cannot move anything. This is kind of concerning, I must say. What has happened here? Something has gone wrong. Oh, okay. That was really weird. All of a sudden I was just brought, like, out of it for no apparent reason.
A new path is now open. Proceed when ready.
Oh,
Engage
sure.
the enemies ahead. Using
What?
your
Oh,
primary
God.
weapon.
Wow, you really gotta warn a person about that more often. Even though this tutorial, you know, this isn't no Cuphead. Any second now. Peekaboo. It just stopped. Okay.
Excellent. You're now ready to command a friendly unit.
I am? I feel like I'm
Use your
not.
command pulse to order your unit to the specified location.
So, right click?
Yep.
Oh, he orders all units to... Ooh.
Copy.
Can I not make it through that? I feel like I could easily make it through this gap.
Your unit will try to fight around this area.
Uh-huh.
Should you cancel a command, your units will return to your position and follow. The cancel command can prove useful in situations where you may have lost track of them, or require them to take over for a period of time. Use scan mode to search for interactables in the environment. Good work. You can use your command pulse to have your unit interact with the scanned object.
That's cool. That's a neat thing, I guess. You know, it just feels weird.
Let's move on to unit combat training. We'll start by temporarily disabling your grav-cycle's weapons. You'll need to work with your unit using only the command pulse.
Oh, great. That seems fine.
You got it.
You can also use the command pulse to have your units prioritize targets. Try prioritizing the target dummies using the command pulse.
Sure. Oh, Lord.
Prioritizing. Prioritizing.
Can you maybe prioritize literally any of them and, like, kill them? Doesn't seem like you're doing much killing.
Prioritized.
Your units will return to you after they have eliminated a prioritized target. Good work. Each unit is equipped with a special ability. Using the unit ability
Oh,
control, your
Lord.
units will deploy
Ah,
their
shoot
special
me!
ability on a target or location.
Yep.
What did it do?
Sorry, not ready.
Prioritize him!
Copy. Taking them out.
Yeah. You know, I feel like the thing that would make this game so much better is if you were part-time in your mech and part-time on the ground.
Neutralized.
Like, I feel like it... Okay, now I'm just sounding like this is Titanfall. But, yeah. Essentially, I feel like if you were actually on the ground,
These abilities
as if this
can be
were
pivotal in a
Titanfall,
combat situation. You may proceed to the
it
next
would make this
area.
feel so much better. But I feel such a disconnect between fighting and commanding my units that it just doesn't quite mesh as well. I see what people mean when they say
a
it.
completely downed unit, you will first need to retrieve their brain can.
They're what?
Got a friendly down.
Oh, God. Brain can? What? How do I respawn? Do I press 2?
Well done.
Okay, I guess I don't press
Proceed to
anything.
the final area for a live combat test.
Oh, that would have been great to have that healing canister thing I had
Every
on now.
unit in your squad will always fight by your side. But it's the grav-cycle pilot's commands that will increase their
Let's just
effectiveness
heal
in
both
battle.
of you.
To pass this test, all enemy combatants must be eliminated. Good luck.
Alright. Again, really would like space.
Right away.
Essentially, what I'm trying to say is, I would really love it if, say, this was Minecraft controls for creative mode. And I know it's weird to say it like that.
Targeting.
Get over
Roger.
there. Alright, so yeah, essentially, I feel like there's just a big old
Right away.
disconnect
Targeted.
between what I'm doing. You head over there and try and prioritize him.
Focusing fire.
I will... Where? Scan.
That's a kill.
You have taken
Ah,
some hits.
well, that was easy.
Scan the area for a nano repair station.
I mean this? Literally this? How do I use it? Uh-huh.
Got it.
I guess they? Oh. Ah.
During combat,
I don't think I took any hits,
damaged
did I?
enemies will enter a vulnerable state. It is during this state that they become susceptible to critical damage. Capitalizing on this state can be key when engaging stronger enemy units.
Excuse me? Alright.
You got it.
Hold back here and try and get a thing right over there. Yeah, so me shooting at them.
Prioritize.
Anything else? What's left? Clearly there's something left.
Got it.
Actually, what do you do?
Got it.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Focusing.
Focus fire. And send out a
Right
grenade
away.
here.
That all you got?
Scan for other enemies. Alright, we got more bogeys over here.
Got it. Got
Try and
it.
send that in. I'll go for the back.
Prioritize.
Prioritize him. I'll take over the side.
Sorry, not ready.
What do you mean not ready? Throw that out there then. Oh god, there is just such a big disconnect between you fighting and your enemies fighting that it doesn't feel like it's quite free flow. Also, why does my reload feel slightly
Prioritize.
off? I'll take out this guy. And I'll send a healing pulse your way.
Will do.
Congratulations. You have completed the grav-cycle training program.
That is critical.
Clearly. Alright! I feel like this is definitely going to be a game, for sure, that I was just not ready for. New game. Lightest challenge, minimal command unit gameplay required. Really? Low emphasis, reducing health. Emphasize command use. Oh. I kind of want to go recruit because I don't like the use of command unit. But at the same time, I want to have the actual experience. So I might as well. Integration. Practice with transplanting a human brain to a fully functional robotic body, such that the full identity of the person is retained.
Devastating storms. Economic collapse. Rampant disease. Our world can be a terrifying place, but it doesn't have to be. Here at Sangfroid, we have perfected the process of integration. Through this simple procedure, you can preserve the very best part of yourself, the one organ that defines you as you, and replace your vulnerabilities with invincible technology. At Sangfroid, cooler heads prevail. And just consider who's getting integrated these days.
Hey there. Remember me? I'm Romer Show.
You know how fond I am of you, Romer, but I'm running out of patience. I'm offering you true freedom in service of a higher calling. Join the Rayon. Let your eyes see red. Leave those weak and nostalgic ideas behind.
I've seen what you call freedom. Not interested.
I thought a collaboration had made you wiser. It's a generous offer. Don't choose the alternative. Do you really want to be sold off for parts? So soon forgotten.
It doesn't scare me, Shuck. I'm long past that.
Shame. What is this?
I wouldn't go that way. It's a long way down. Sit down, kid. One guy you never taught is Black Shuck.
So, I gotta ask, how'd we pick up the celebrity?
Busted out same time we did. Pilot seems useful.
They locked you up in the same iron cloud as this riffraff?
I'm no different.
I remember thinking you were cool, man. You know, I integrated because of you. Kinda regret it now.
We all live with our choices.
You gonna stand around reminiscing, or we gonna find that weapons cache you promised?
Relax, big man. You're looking at it.
It's not a secret hideout if you can see it from space.
Hidden in plain sight, baby. Rayan don't see what they already shot down. The Savage Jackals operated out of here for years, before their luck ran out. Word is they left quite an arsenal. Their loss, our gain.
Your losses may come sooner than you think. Not one step further.
Whoa.
Hey, we're friendly towards naturals, even ugly ones. But you need to move aside.
I'll do no such thing. And if you can't find this ability to use an honorific, you can at least use my name. Wagoner.
Somebody might want to tell him how mismatched he is.
See what we've got. 5 integrated outlaws. 4 standard armatures. 1 striker class right here. Recently escaped from the Iron Cloud and now intending to raid my claim. But you'll do no such thing.
Love your tricks, old-timer, but you gotta move. For your own good.
Now that's about as dangerous as these pesky gnats. I've been in the field long enough to know an unarmed cannon. Put it away and we'll talk.
Wagoner? Sir, have you got weapons and shelter in there? Maybe you could give us a chance to rest and regroup at least.
Much better. A reasonable outlaw. We may have more of interest to you than guns.
Grav-cycles? A working grav-cycle.
So, you're a pilot. What's your name, son?
Romer.
Well, Romer, perhaps we can arrange for you and your team to earn your share. I'm putting together a crew. My latest crew, I should say.
Well, we're together, but we ain't exactly together.
We're your crew, Wagoner.
I thought you might be. Follow me.
Well, so far this has been pretty nice. Though I am always a sucker for cutscenes. Okay, so we do have actual control of our person. So, I just want to say, throughout all of that, I feel like they should have more of, well, this right here, except, oh dear lord, does this not feel right. It just looks like there's a weird thing where they put the player on a pivot, and you control the pivot and turn the character on it, but not necessarily you controlling the character. You control some invisible thing directly behind their feet and just move them around that thing. I have to say that that felt off. In a game that has voice acting for your own character, there should be a lot more ability to interact in those cutscenes for starters. And two, if you have a voice acting character, he talked so little for that first bit that it's kind of disturbing. This game would do so much better if it had that connect between the characters, their units that they control, and, say, the grav-cycle they get on. I feel this game would be a lot better if there was a little bit of hybrid gameplay in it, instead of it being solely you control your grav-cycle and fight enemy units. It should feel less like the game is about you piloting the grav-cycle and more about you as a person, and the grav-cycle should just feel like a vehicle. It shouldn't feel like you are the grav-cycle. It should feel like you pilot the grav-cycle. Doesn't necessarily have to be FPS moments, but say in that cutscene instead, like it had you escaping for like 2 minutes running throughout the thing in this third-person view of trying to escape there, and all of a sudden you're looking down, then you get yanked out, and it turns into the cutscene that happened there. I don't know if this is an intergalactic kind of thing, but I'm not necessarily sure, and by the fact that it seems like scrapping for parts, it definitely seems like a dystopian world. Let's talk to you first, since you seem to freaking keep asking me to come over here.
I'm granting you access to the Challenges for Salvage program. Wagner claims he developed it years ago to promote team bonding. It's meant to encourage you to interact with crewmates who can submit challenges for you when you're out in the field. Even the blockheads, sentry units, can take part, but don't expect stimulating conversation from them. You complete a challenge, you get a reward. A little harmless sport if you're into that sort of thing. There, you have your first challenge from Seguin. Me. Enjoy.
Okay. So, Ranger armatures like myself come pre-equipped with slow field bolts. Old Sangfroid invention. Provide a bubble that slows not only enemy movement but their projectiles. Drop in on a group of enemies and then combo with other abilities and your own firepower to make short work of them. Okay. I guess I could accept that challenge. That's a weird thing to have. Basically, they should have more of these third-person moments in the game, or make it into like a hybrid FPS, and then at some point you then go in to pilot your grav-cycle, or call down your grav-cycle to then pilot and control the enemy units. And it should feel more like, say, a bunch of heroes rather than a bunch of sentries. It should not make it so that your enemy units are like most normal RTSs. It should feel more like an XCOM, where it's you fighting, but you're in a mech and you have constant control, but also you have XCOM-like units, but in a real battle situation, where it's constant fighting, no turn-based.
Wow. Did you stack all these? It's looking tidier already.
You want it done right, do it yourself.
You know, if you would have told me a week ago we'd be sitting in some junk carrier ship in a cozy mountain meadow, I would have said your seal was busted.
Hey, Romer, show. You see Doyle's been rearranging crates? Between you and me, I think he's nesting. He can never sit still.
Field repair. Wagner's asked grav-cycles and his crew are equipped with secondary abilities. Deploy nanites on friendly... Yeah, I could do that. Okay. I have to ask why, though. And also, I felt like there should be a bit more cutscene, despite the fact that it went on so long. Deploy concussion grenades. Yeah, okay. We get it. We get it. And I get this was made by an independent studio. And by the makers of Halo, one of them came on for the team. But it still feels so... not quite right. Okay. Well, that... I mean, I guess that does feel right. Okay, so we got us. And it feels like there should be music. Why? Is there no music here? Is there nothing? Dialogue, no music. None at all. It feels weird.
Your team scored.
Kind of like that. Let's use some subtitles. I guess let's start a mission. Wait, actually, does it keep the difficulty? Good, it does.
Looks old, like everything else in this place.
I asked our pilot here to inspect Redzik's work on our grav-cycle.
Well, it's a proper restoration. Put in a Newton-boosted fusion generator. That'll crank out some G's. Got a 489 gyro cluster installed too. Nice. Yeah, not bad. I have a couple questions about these customized controls. Yeah, Rezik around?
According to Seguin, he left soon after completing this work.
Your mechanic took a pulse bow and left 4 hours ago.
Why would he do that?
And why didn't someone say something?
Well, here's lesson 1. Know your crewmates. Now, you have any idea why he might have left? It's rough out there. You attracted a hive of rayon when you crashed.
Out with it, Agnes.
Well, I'm just remembering. He always said if he ever got off that nasty cloud, the first thing he'd do is find his family.
He told you that?
Well, people confide in me, Doyle.
So we're down a pulse bow. I say we cut our losses and let him go.
That's a little cold-hearted, don't you think?
I don't have a heart. Neither do you.
Romer?
I can hotwire any grav-cycle, no problem. But as soon as something goes wrong, no chance. We can't be without a good mechanic. Oh, you never tire of that sound.
There it is. We send a small search party. Romer pilots, you take Seguin, and Koki.
Yes!
What, am I just a piece of furniture now?
Alright, gonna say it now, that transition was really weird for a cut between when he said, like, am I a piece of furniture now, and when it cut to them going off. I feel like it was too long of a transition. But see, this feel, God, they're fast.
We'll hang with you, Romer, but use your command pulse if you want us to go after something.
They are, God, I know they're robots.
Flyover showed enemy activity on the other side of these rocks.
But man, they run so fast. Okay.
I was born ready.
Now see, this looks and feels kind of cool. Having an aerial view like this. It kind of reminds me of Call of Duty Strike.
Now we'll see how we fight together.
So let's see. Let's scan the area. Try and get as much as we can out of this. Scan man. Alright. Focus fire on them.
Prioritize.
Coming back.
I keep forgetting. I'm going to actually have to keep these troops alive now.
Will do.
So he fires off one of those pulses. Let's try and get behind here. Shell shock. Alright. Get back here. No, get back here as far as you can. I'll try and lure off everybody that I can get. Keeping a good, like, view of what their various things are is going to be a tad... Yes. Q. Q. Fire.
Okay.
Oh, God. I see. It's not quite... Oh, boy. Okay. I see now the small problem that I've been presented with is not necessarily the same as how it was in the tutorial. Why would it not give me the same guns and things as it did in the tutorial?
Right away.
Let's get you back over here and try and get you following up on me. This is going to make this a lot difficult.
Targeting.
Start on him. Keep the troops going in as much as we can. It's easier to keep a bunch of troops alive than myself when I'm such a bigger target. What just happened? What just happened? Can they throw grenades? Did I get stuck with... I got stuck with a grenade, didn't I? Oh, great. They have sticky grenades. Yeah,
All
oh
right.
my god.
Let's go.
Space and shift
We'll hang
feels
with you,
so
Rover,
much
but
better.
Use your command pulse if you want us to go after something.
Oh, that's
The
so
flyover
much
showed enemy
better.
activity on the other side of these
Yeah,
rocks.
I feel
So get ready.
a lot better with this,
I
with
was
these
born
controls.
ready.
Trying to help with these guys
Taking them out.
Put 'em
is
down.
very difficult. Because it doesn't quite seem the way I would imagine it. Oh god, yeah, that is a lot. Stay back here.
Yeah.
Back.
Right away.
Alright, don't worry. I'll handle most of that if I can help it. Alright. That actually doesn't feel too bad. I wonder if that automatically picks up or I'm gonna actually have to.
You got it.
How are you guys doing? Seems like everybody's working pretty well.
First, we need to clear these red eyes before we can search for your friend.
His name is Resin.
I always feel like I could get a better view of the field, but I guess we're gonna kind of have to just go in.
Yeah.
Let's try and do this from a distance if we can.
By sheer coincidence.
We immediately cannot! Stay back here and try and keep your fire as much as possible. Get that slow field going. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Hold on. So I'm gonna need both their brain matter in order to do that. Oh, of course I need it. That's why. That's obviously.
Yeah.
I understand now. Okay. Try and get ourselves further out there. Those mines are really gonna mess us up.
Obliterated.
How far could I get that out there?
Got it.
Try and get all these mines out of the way. Throw in that slow field. Throw it in, throw it in, throw it in. Come on.
Finish him.
I feel like I should.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got to be joking with me. Seriously? It's just like trying to revive teammates back in Reach. Alright, you should be the last one left. Prioritize him and get him immediately.
Will do.
Where do I have a slow field?
You got it.
You.
Will do.
Perfect.
Hey, Bradley, you around?
Romer, have you tried your scan mode? Works better than Koki's voice.
Let's not worry about the gun right now. First thing we're gonna need is probably
Nothing
this.
like nanos for my healing station. Whew, I'm all tingly and ready to go.
I didn't need to hear that.
There's the
Right
pulse
away.
bow. Shoot. They found the pulse bow?
That's the weapon he took from Wagoner.
If he dropped it, it means he either got captured or something worse. And I don't see any Rezik bits around here.
Alright, so God. I've kind of gotten used to the gameplay style of this. So it's mostly about not yourself fighting. As far as it seems so far.
That you
Well, okay, that just sounded really freaking dumb. The way I said that just sounded really dumb. But essentially, no. Focus fire on them. I will deal with anybody in this field. Do not worry about that. No. Oh!
Oh man, we're getting messed up down here.
Alright. AI units, not very smart. Not even very, like, good. I'm trying to keep them alive. But it doesn't seem like keeping them alive is enough. Alright, let's get up here. Try and keep that. Ah, God. I can't get in close enough. That's what I always hate. I can't quite get in close enough. Please stop going forward. Stop going forward. You're still going forward so often. It's really gonna kill us. Then the healing field. Or slow field. Sorry.
Yep.
Please don't be what I think that is. You're joking. You're joking. Why must you be like this? Focus fire on him. We'll deal with that later. I just gotta heal you right now.
Enemy down.
Whew. Hey, a healing field. Stay right here and do not move while I get this heal. Okay, so by what I saw from most of the reviewers, I wouldn't necessarily say this is exactly how I imagined it would be. You know what? Follow me. Just recall over here. It seems to be more of your units should be prioritized heavily, more than you yourself should be fighting. I don't think without any upgrades, you should be fighting much at all.
Targeted.
You know what? Cancel. Wait, alt? It's alts? Oh, you gotta have better moves. Come on. Come on. There definitely are better buttons I could be using right now. What even is E? Oh, right. E scan. What's F? F could definitely be used for things like that.
I know a prison cell when I see it. If they have Rezik, he'll be in there.
No.
The enemy has dropships patrolling the area.
Stay in the area.
Anytime.
I'm gonna try and see what I can scan. Alright. Good enough for me right now. Try and get the slowness field. Send out that. I'll try and get him. Oh, God. You have immediately been hit.
Yeah, sure.
That's what I was afraid of. You both getting hit because you went in too close for it. Also, I believe there was an option. On press and hold the command also bypass all targeting units. I need that. I need that so badly. Like, I need you to go over there. Like, I need that so much. Actually, let's just target and get rid of you. Ow! Yeah, as of currently, it does not... Okay, so I have to actually get in there to get any of this crap. That's so much worse. Please do not stand by the car. But go over there. Go over there. Go over here.
Yeah, sure.
No. Ooh, God. Alright. Yeah, trying to get in here and trying to do much is really going to mess me up. Shoot, I was going to attack him, but too late for that. No, get around back. Getting around back is probably your best option. Yes, I've noticed that. You're not doing any of the things I'm saying. I'm saying a lot of things, but goddamn, you're not doing it.
Yeah, sure.
No, focus him. Get back. Back!
They're down!
No crap, they're down. That's because you're not following my instructions! Focus on him first, and then focus you.
Getting hit! Taking them out!
Don't worry, I'm gonna try and keep you healed as much as possible. Healing you is my main priority. Oh god, why? Why? Oh, dear lord. They're dumb. And there's so many mines everywhere. Come on. Perfect. Alright, that's healing. Healing's gonna help me so much. Please help me more than this. Okay. You know what? Actually, being down here makes the Connect feel a lot better, though. Ah.
That is not Rezik.
We still need to get them out of there.
What is that? How do I get them out of there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that. I can't interact with it normally, but I have to scan it in order to interact with it like that. Also, woo, okay.
Thank you for the help.
Have you seen any other prisoners in the area?
I saw them taking someone further up the hill. Enemy security was a lot tighter, though.
Okay, get out of here pronto. We don't need to bail you out a second time.
Red Eye's incoming. They're not gonna make it easy to get to Rezik. Let's hurry.
Incoming? Oh, incoming. This is a much more defensible position. We're gonna go up this way. Try and get all of them in the field that we can.
Under fire! Targeting!
Fire right now. Oh, yeah. Alright, get all of them.
Enemy down!
Alright, get him now. I'll do what I can to get him. Yeah, sure. That's great and all. Just get the last guy.
Under fire!
Good. Alright. Not the fact that you're under fire. That is definitely not good. You seem to keep splitting up!
Focusing!
You really need to focus your fire on, like, a specific person.
Finish them off! Not ready yet.
Perfect. Alright, that was good. Do not stand by that.
Will do.
Go over there. I'm gonna blow that up just because honestly I feel like it. Need something to get out of this funk. Checkpoint reached. That's not good. Feels like I'm definitely gonna get ambushed here. Then again, aren't I always getting ambushed? No, that man, this definitely feels like a Halo layout. It feels like Halo Wars without any of the Halo Wars in it. Oh, you're dead. Oh, now you're really fucking dead. You're really bad at avoiding any of the mines. Like, I wish I could say, yes, dodge the mine. But no, I think you just die so much by it. And it's not like I could tell you even half the time to get out of the way of the mines, because I can't possibly shoot those mines quick enough. Is that a Healy person? It was not. Alright, focus your fire on the big main dude.
Not ready yet.
Of course I'm not ready yet. Don't worry, I'll do all the work. Trust me, you're not going to get flanked if you keep going the way I tell you to. It's perfect. Good. I think we are good. And I have every single challenge complete. So I don't need to worry about that.
That must be resident. Let's clear the security detail.
Alright, let's try and stay back here.
This level of security seems rather
and slow down all these people. That is actually a really good thing to have. Crap.
Yeah.
We're gonna need that on him.
Not ready yet.
Perfect. That's so much better. Take it. Oh, I can't right click. I can't right click it while I'm in the mode of scanning. I don't know what's up with that.
You look like a guy who's had a change of heart. I am ashamed.
Save it. Check your radio. You're on the crew now.
Yeah. Well, we got Rezik.
Yep. Here they come.
Oh. Oh, it's not gonna be that easy. All right, let's see what we can do with you.
Will do.
Prioritize them immediately.
Will do.
Attack him. What the heck is 3 about to do? Screw it. I guess we try. Is that another slow motion field? That's absolutely great, but also, oh my god, that almost is gonna kill us with all the things that have been going on. Get that.
This area is too crowded. Let's move back down to the clearing for extraction.
Finish them off. Hey,
yes, please get them. Number 3. Send
shuttle.
out. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Okay. I'm in trouble.
All right. No, you're not. I'm gonna heal you. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I will keep you alive.
Finish them off.
Ugh. The problem is, there are way too many people here, and get that.
I'm taking heat.
I know you're taking a lot of hits, but trust me, it's hard that I could barely do that between the two of you. Finish this guy off. This guy is the one dude that's actually hurting me. And trust me, you can stay alive right after that. Alright, let's just break all that up. Break all that up. Make sure all that's done so that nobody dies from that. Get you. Finish him off. There. Field, get him. I will take care of him.
I need help.
Don't worry, I'm healing you soon. Actually, you could get heals if you just stand here. Who else we got? More agents up here. Target them. Actually, you know what? No. Whoop.
Finish them off.
Thank God. Okay, perfect. Could you kill this one first? The one I actually assigned you to get? Oh, we are not.
Right away.
We are not doing so hot with this. Not necessarily we're doing bad. It's just that they are all, like, around us. Okay, send out a number 2. Get that healing field. Charge them and send one of these out to them. I'll deal with the ones behind here, if I could see them. Don't worry, I can take the hits, Keep going. Prioritize the last guy. Hopefully the last guy. And everybody else follow me.
Yes.
Use one of these if you need to. Never mind. Apparently there was still more. Is that the last of them?
Will do.
Let's see what the heck this is. Ah, it's just salvage. Should I have been using that? Guess it's a little late now. Suppose it's time to go over here. Hey!
Thank you. I did not care for that.
Hey, you handled yourself. You might have even hit one.
I apologize for the trouble I have caused. My intent was not selfish. Believe me.
Yeah, you owe us all full tune-ups when we get back.
Of course.
I'm kidding. You need to loosen up, man. Fine. Hey, I can grease my own joints.
The amount of mines make that incredibly hard. I didn't realize I was supposed to find high-value caches. If I knew, then I would have. I promise. But I didn't realize that was what that was, and I didn't really prioritize myself around that.
Trust me. I'm a firm believer in personal space. But if you want to take part in the Challenges for Salvage program, you gotta interact with folks during downtime.
So basically you're reiterating again to me that you just have to talk to these people and take their challenges. So, how you doing?
The grav-cycle I restored is used to save my life. I am humbled by this quirk of fate. I have friends here, I see that, and have much work to do.
I'm told you performed well out there, Romer. But then, Koki can overstate the truth at times. Maybe I'd join you on the next outing. Judge for myself.
I don't know. I like the other dude and having 2 time things. Really nice, more than a stun grenade. And what do you have to say?
You know, seeing Romer here swagger around our headquarters in his cool leather pants makes me very aware that I'm not wearing any. And I gotta say, I like it. And as for you, Agnes...
I'm gonna stop you right there, Koki.
I feel like that's a little bit weird. But I think we're going to end this episode here. I mostly wanted to do the first episode for a review just of the game itself. The rest, try and get as heavily into the gameplay as I can before the free weekend ends. I kind of want to see how much I could get through in the amount of time that I have. And honestly, it hasn't been very bad so far. I liked a lot. I'm going to give it to you straight here, pros and cons. So, I like the gameplay aspects when they do work. It's a nice working RTS. Most of the enemy troops, for first level basis, and the ability to upgrade means that it's definitely going to be an even pacing, hopefully good balance, and not too many difficulty scales that you, like, spikes that you can't overcome in the game so far. Not a fan of the mines. Not a fan that it's 3 mines, and the fact that it could also kill me, which makes it very bad. But the fact that a respawn basically has no consequence makes it feel disconnected from most RTSs, but at the same time, it also is a good thing because of how often you die to those said mines. Here's the thing, if you took out things like that, or made it so that they're not so punishing that it's basically insta-death if you don't have your troops in the right position, which is not something you could do in advance. If you just get rid of that and make it do less damage, literally lower the damage, it fixes that whole thing. Just lower the damage, and then boom. Because you can't get rid of respawning having no consequence if you have stuff like that. But if you if you have it where it has consequence, that's unfair for things like that. So you can fix it the way they have, but it still feels cheap, but then something you can immediately fix. A cheap trick with a cheap fix is what I'll call it. So, if you get rid of the problem in the first place, there's no need for the solution, which is kind of nice. And then it would be more of a fast-paced thing, FPS style. RTS FPS style, I should say. Now, cutscenes seem kind of weird. I don't know why they seem disconnected from, like, any personality, really, in them. I'm not sure why. Something just feels off about the mood, but I can't say anything about it because I can give criticism, but I can't give you a solution. So, I'll just leave it at that. I like the art style. I like the visuals. A lot of it's really nice. I don't like the controls in third person. It's a weird system that just feels like something's not quite right where it is. If you maybe put like wherever your center of gravity is on the actual person, or instead made it a first person thing, or just like a better over the shoulder shot, I don't know. Maybe it'd be slightly better. But I can't tell what it is right now that just seems to be slightly off for it. Besides that, I feel like it's odd how little your main character actually talks in this game so far. I don't feel like most of the story elements have been fleshed out quite yet with the initial campaign, but I'll have to go further into it for that. And besides that, it seems like you could die so easily and that you're more focused on fighting with your troops than you should be fighting yourself, which is good-ish, but it doesn't seem like you do much more damage than your troops do. So it doesn't seem like you could do this all on your own if you wanted to at the Maverick level, essentially. Maybe on Recruit, maybe on whatever it was before that, Easy, whatnot, Newbie, who cares? But for the recommended use, I think that it's good that you say that it uses mostly your troops, so that its main focus was RTS, and also has FPS portions in it. I'm not sure how any of this would relate in the actual multiplayer situation. I feel like troops are basically useless in that kind of situation. But with the abilities they have, is basically the only thing that makes them useful. Which, if you just then got those abilities and put them on your own person, then they'd be useless. They're just abilities with health bars. Respawning abilities with health bars. And it seems kind of meh. Besides that, I think that's pretty much it that I could give you for this episode. So, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe down below. And I hope to see you next time with more of Disintegration. I'm going to try and keep it as long as I can go until the free weekend's over and try and do as much review of the game as possible in its current state. Peace.